Hello, this is Miss Pat from Samuel's Public Library. This week for St. Patrick's Day, we're going to learn how to make green soda. So how do you make soda? How is it different than water? So we're going to find out. Our story today is called Straw by Amy Rosenthal. This is Straw's story. Straw has a great big family of all stripes and colors. Straw has a great bunch of friends. And Straw has a great thirst for being first. Any of you guys like that? You want to be the first person to do something, first one done? As in Straw really likes to be first. Done, finished, finito. Looks like he wants to be the first one done drinking everything. That was just Straw's way. Yep, a fellow sure is bent on being first. True that. Straw probably would have kept racing along, but one day something unusual happened. What do you think? Something did not feel good, not even one little bit. Have you guys ever drank something too fast when it was cold? Brain freeze. Every fast slurp only made it worse. He doesn't look very good, does he? While his head throbbed, his heart sank. Doesn't look good. He just kind of sank to the bottom. Meanwhile, over in the corner, one of his classmates could see Straw was feeling low. Hey, Straw, do you want to play? I don't know. Come on, it'll be fun. She started blowing bubbles, beautiful, glistening bubbles that floated up. How'd you do that? It's easy. I'll show you. Straw got the hang of it in no time. He was all bubbly and giggly. That is, until done. As he likes to do, remember? Not everything's a race, Straw. Some things are meant to be savored. I mean, I know I take the long way and meander more than most, but sometimes you just got to stop and smell the milkshake. Besides, if you drink everything right away, you can't blow the bubbles, right? Straw hadn't thought of it that way. So now he's looking at what he's drinking. That night, after bedtime stories, Straw couldn't stop talking about all the things he had seen that day. The most reddest strawberry, swirly swirls in the whipped cream, a whole rainbow in a tiny bubble. I think what you're feeling is called awe, Straw. He lay in bed. His mind was racing. There's no need to drink it all in tonight, he remembered. Eventually, he floated off to sleep. And what can I tell you about Straw now? Well, sometimes he still wants to be first. But most of the time, Straw wants to make the good things last. Hey buddy, what's shaking? Just chilling, and it's awesome. Okay, so we are going to talk about, remember he was drinking all kinds of different things. Sometimes they got bubbles in them. If you've ever had soda, you know that it's kind of got bubbles in it, right? So how do they make soda? And by the way, this is not soda. This is water with a couple slices of lemon or lime in there. It will be flavored water, but it won't be soda. Soda has bubbles in it. That means there's carbonation. Right? This comes from a chemical reaction. And if you ever leave your soda sitting out in the cup overnight and you try drinking it the next day, it doesn't have bubbles anymore. That's because the bubbles kind of went up to the top and disappeared into the air. And now it's flat soda. It's just sugar water. Okay, acids and bases are going to mix together to create that reaction. And we've done this before. Lemon juice is an acid, baking soda is a base. When you mix them together, they cause a foamy, bubbly reaction, right? Think of a volcano. When you guys make a volcano and you mix vinegar and baking soda, or lemon juice and baking soda, makes more, right? They put baking soda inside the lemon they cut here, and it makes this bubbly, foamy mess, creates a reaction. But eventually the bubbles disappear. The bubbles are carbon dioxide. Okay, and that's all soda is. Soda is carbonated water with sugar added. Carbonated water means the gas, carbon dioxide, has been dissolved under high pressure. And if you ever open a can or a bottle of a soda, especially after you shake it, right, this is what happens. The pressure is released and the carbon dioxide starts coming out. It hits the air, doesn't always explode. Sometimes you open it nicely and you hear it fizz. And that's just the carbon dioxide trying to get out into the air. And if you leave that can of soda open overnight, all the carbon dioxide is going to get out and you're going to have flat soda. You're just going to have water with sugar. That's it. It's just going to be sugar water. Might look like soda, but it's not going to taste like soda. Right? The escaping carbon dioxide is what causes bubbles. So citric acid and baking soda is going to cause the same reaction. It's going to cause carbon dioxide to be released. It causes a funny feeling on your tongue. If you drink some of that stuff, drink water, citric acid and baking soda, and you just kind of keep your tongue on it. It's going to kind of, even if you don't feel the bubbles that you do from soda, because we're not going to use that much, you're still going to feel kind of a little prickly thing on your tongue. It's not going to hurt, but it's not going to feel like water on your tongue either. So how much of each ingredient do you need? We're going to have to do an experiment to find out. Okay. So if you guys come into the library, you're going to get a kit. It's going to have 3 cups. Right, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have 2 of these, and they are labeled BS for baking soda and CA for citric acid. They look the same. Both taste yucky by themselves, and you'll get a stirrer. Okay, I just want to show you here that you have this. You'll also get directions. And the directions are going to tell you to make a certain amount of, we're going to start off with a 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid in each one of your cups. Okay. So a 1/4 teaspoon. And you have 1 teaspoon in each one. I'm going to tell you to kind of put make it a level teaspoon. Okay. And you're going to put one of those in each cup. And then it's going to tell you to mix a different amount of baking soda in each one. So each one of the citric acids got a 1/4 teaspoon, but now the baking soda is going to be different. You're going to do a little bit less. You're going to do half of this. That's 1/16 in 1 cup. You're going to do a full 1, meaning level, a 1/4 teaspoon in 1. And then you're going to do a little bit more than 1 in the 3rd. Okay. I'm only going to make 1 cup right now. I know which one's going to taste like soda. You guys have to kind of do the experiment. Okay, so I've got the right amount mixed in here. Then you're going to need a 1/4 cup of water. Now, I've got a couple of other ingredients, and I'm not going to do this right away. I'm not going to mix the water yet because the fizzes go away really fast. So I'm not putting it under pressure, and it's just going to empty out of the cup. I am going to use green food coloring because it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm also going to use a drop of vanilla, but you can use any kind of flavoring. If you want to put a couple drops of cherry juice in there to make it taste like cherry something, that's fine. In fact, instead of citric acid, the ingredients will also, the directions will also tell you might want to try lemon juice. And then just add the baking soda. And then add the sugar. You'll still have the same reaction. You'll have like lemon soda. Okay. You're also going to get a pack of sugar. Now, if you don't want to use this and you want to use regular sugar, that's fine. I'm giving you this because I know it dissolves in here, but it doesn't always dissolve in when I use the sugar. And every time I use the sugar, it went straight to the bottom. And while I'm not a big soda drinker, I definitely wanted some sugar in it. And looking at it at the bottom did not help. So I'm going to mix my food coloring in with this. I'm going to use my stirrer. So now I have green water. Right, I'm going to mix the two together. Right, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a bubbles there at top. So I've kind of made soda. Now I'm putting my sugar in and I'm stirring it. That was just water. But you can see the bubbles at the top. And I've made green soda. And I know what the ingredients are, so I know how much of each one. Now, if you, like I said, if you want to make it taste a little bit more like soda, you're going to add a drop of vanilla in. And it makes it taste like cream soda. Okay, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Have fun and enjoy.